Dear Maddie, today's the day we become husband and wife. As you pinky promised me 7 years ago, you kept your promise even when I was scared you wouldn't.
We are here based on a pinky promise that I've made to you 7 years ago, promising that we would always be together. I'm not sure if you had my full trust then, but I meant it. The thought of not having you would have been too painful and unusual our future together, and I knew we would accomplish so much and have underlying love. You were the one.
I was scared because the thought of not having you forever was a feeling I couldn't experience. People use the phrase freely. It was love at first sight, but for me, these are the truest words.
People can have their opinions on love at first sight. I wrote this too as well. But we are living proof of that. The day I walked into that paramedicine class and first locked eyes with you, I knew from that very moment there was something different about you. It is as if we have already known each other for years.
I knew the moment I seen you, the moment I met you, that you were everything I wanted, and those feelings have only grown stronger. Matt, the day I met you in paramedic school was a day I'll never forget. I never dreamed I would find someone
who challenged me to see the world
in the way you do. A man who makes me laugh and laugh. A man who even after years together gives me butterflies when you walk into shift change.
A woman who makes me laugh and love and is so genuine and gentle. Your laugh is so incredibly contagious. You are the walking light into any room you enter. Your humor, how loyal and how deeply you love. I adore your crystal blue eyes, the softness and warmth of your hands. You are the breath of life that everyone experiences when you're around them.
I didn't believe I could find a man who would remind me every single day to dream bigger, work harder, and to open my heart to possibilities to this beautiful life that you constantly remind me of.
Here we are 7 years into our relationship, and when I see you walk in with your uniform for shift change, I wrote this thing at the door. I still get a belly full of butterflies and excitement in my chest.
I love that over the past 7 years, we have already created so much success together. From starting our first real career, renting our first one-bedroom apartment, to building our beautiful home and raising our first puppy, Lucy. I love your romance side, patience and loyalty. I love what a good dog dad you are to Lucy. You, Matt, are one of the most intelligent people I know. You are the reason I fight every day to be the best person I can be.
I love you not only for who you are, but for who you inspire me to be. The mornings you bring me coffee in bed, the way you treat our little Lucy like she's her own child. It's a look into the future of what an amazing mother you're going to be to our kids. From living together in a tiny apartment in CBS and building a house together and looking after Lucy, we have been nothing but successful.
I promise to give you back scratches and make your morning coffee. I promise to inspire you the way you inspire me, to lift you up even on your bad days, to help you achieve your dreams. I promise to be your best friend.
I've heard it all before, honeymoon phase of a relationship. It's new, that will end. I'm here to say it hasn't, and that feeling I have when I see you walk into a room will never go away. I never believed that I could have found someone so supportive, pushing me to chase whatever idea or dream I come up with. Today is the day we will reminisce about as my hair turns gray and wrinkles crowd my face, while you stay incredibly timeless, young and perfect in my eyes. I promise to inspire you the way you inspire me, to lift you up when you are down, to love you unconditionally, no matter what situation we are present with. I promise to be your best friend, your secret keeper, your jokester, your Mr. Fields, your lover, and lastly, your husband. I love you.
There's nobody else I picture standing by my side for the rest of my life. I know whatever comes our way, we will figure it out. We will look back at this day for the rest of our lives, even when we turn gray and have wrinkles. But for now, let's enjoy our special day. I will see you at the aisle with love and kisses and a pinky promise of a lifetime together. Love always, future Miss Lacey.
Yeah, yeah. Just give me the word, I'm there. Oh, nah, 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 nah. Hey, okay. You ready? Oh man. We have got a good thing. You know it. Let's get this party moving.
Good afternoon and welcome, family and friends, to the marriage ceremony of Matthew Lacey and Andrea Sullivan. It's a very special day. Today we stop and we celebrate the beauty of it and all that it symbolizes. Today we celebrate love and the beautiful act of commitment and these lifelong promises which are about to be made. Today we have come to witness a commitment. The concept of marriage is a beautiful thing. As we know, it's a lifelong promise of love and fidelity, a commitment that is not to be entered into lightly or without careful thought and consideration. So why do so many do it? Because despite all of our differences, the need and desire to love and be loved is something we all share. That no matter who we are or where we've come from, no matter what we believe, we know this one thing is true. Love is what we're all doing right. It is in these moments that we are reminded that the ability to love is the very best part of our humanity. And today formally marks the day that they no longer go through this life alone, but forever beside the one they have chosen to share their lives with. It marks the end of a chapter of their lives and so beautifully starts another. It's a big day.
Let's get busy, girl. Ooh, you see my pearls, they shine. They glitter, girl. Don't pay no mind, cause you fly. You kill it, girl.
Every day, wake up and choose the other. I promise you that as you look at each other right now, you probably can't imagine that there will be days that you won't like one another. And that's okay. Those days will come and they will go. It's okay to not always like each other, but please never stop loving. Never stop choosing the other. You are not perfect. You are both flawed. Unfortunately, you will make mistakes. Remember that, yet forgive each other, even when it's the hardest to. Forgive fully when you're wronged by the other. If at all possible, don't hold on to the hurt. As we all know, this life is far too short, and holding on to the hurt, well, it only wastes precious time. Forgive and forgive fully. Make each other your first priority. When you must, neglect the world and all your other responsibilities, but never neglect each other. Be each other's number one fan and supporter. Cling to honesty and settle for nothing less, even when it hurts to do so. As you both know, love is not ever just a feeling, it's a conscious, selfless act. True love has no room for selfishness and requires work, patience, and time. All of these are required and are necessary to maintain and grow the relationship that you have here today. However, to love someone is not always an easy task. It's not natural to want to place someone else's needs and desires ahead of your own. Yet that is what this love and this commitment you've made today demands. Realize that every single day is a new one, and with that new day brings new opportunities to be better, to love each other more, and with that comes the greatest gift of all, another day you've been given to live beside your best friend, the one that promised to love you as long as this life shall last. This world is full of distractions, so please keep focused on each other. Finding contentment, to love and be loved by the other, well, that is the most precious find in this life. Don't ever let it go.
Every time I glance, every time I hear you hyperventilate and got me in a trance. I just gotta have a taste, I wanna dance. We've got a good thing, you know it. Let's get this party moving on and on. Love is in the air, yeah, yeah. Everybody's moving on and on. Give me the word, I'm there. Give me the word, I'm there. Give me the word, I'm there.
A wise person once said to me, the real magic isn't found in finding someone to love you. That's the easy part. The magic, the fairy tale, well, that's when you find someone who keeps loving you, who keeps choosing you, no matter what, day in and day out. So Matthew and Andrea, I challenge you to do just that. Choose each other, never stop choosing each other, and never forget the commitment you have made to each other today, the love you've promised, and the faith that brought you right here to this place.